everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Now, there is a popular show on television and it is good to boost IQ, general knowledge, etc. The show is called Kaun Banega Crorepati. In Punjab, the state which is going for voting in assembly polls next month, the question rather is, Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri? Who will become the chief minister of the state? There are different possibilities in campaigning before a state goes for a poll. Some parties are very confident and they are vocal about who is going to lead them in the elections. Say for example the BJP. Amit Shah has clearly said that Yogi Adityanath will be the face and the election will be fought under his leadership in Uttar Pradesh. Sometimes the political parties are more direct and asked people to vote so that a particular leader wins. This happens in case of Prime Minister Modi. The BJP asks votes in the name of Prime Minister Modi. Modi ko jitana hai is what they say. So what happens is all other aspects related to the party take a backseat. If the voter likes this person, they are ready to look the other way on the party's flaws. Some parties, on the other hand, do not talk about who is going to lead them in the election at all. They decide on it after the election results are out. For example, Congress. From Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh to Madhya Pradesh, the Congress-ruled states have seen two powerful leaders fight it out for the top post after elections. What is happening in Punjab is a deja vu. Today, we are going to talk about Congress and its Punjab conundrum. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below it. And if you're watching this video on your Facebook, please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Now, just 5 months before the crucial state assembly election, the Congress changed its chief minister in Punjab. Not only the chief minister, but also the state president of the Congress unit was changed. Capt Amarinder Singh was out as chief minister and Charanjit Singh Channi, the first Dalit Sikh chief minister, took over Punjab. Navjot Singh Sidhu replaced Sunil Jakhar as PCC chief. It was said that Channi was a consensus candidate and he had also the backing of Navjot Singh Sidhu, who had stoked rebellion in the party against Captain Amarinder Singh. But almost 5 months later, both Charanjit Singh Channi and Navjot Singh Sidhu are locking horns with each other for the top post in the state. Both of them claim to be Congress's CM candidate, and the fight is now very much out in the open. On Tuesday, the Congress state president Sidhu conducted a press conference. The conference was as usual, except that there was a subtle messaging. Chief Minister Channi's picture was missing from the posters. Moreover, he also subtly took a dig at the Congress High Command. In the same press conference, he said, people elect the MLAs and they will also choose their chief minister in the state, and it is not the Congress High Command which will do so. Talking to reporters, he said, and I quote, "Who told you that party high command would make the chief minister in Punjab? Who told you? Listen to me. The people of Punjab had elected MLAs even 5 years ago. It was the people of Punjab who had decided who would become an MLA, and the people of Punjab would decide if there was an agenda. Only the people of Punjab will choose the MLA and the people of the state will also make the chief minister." Now, these are the words of Punjab Congress unit chief. Now, a picture of this press conference of Sidhu will also be visible on the screen in front of you. There is a banner behind Sidhu which calls Punjab model. Now, those whose pictures are on this banner will be visible to you as well. The picture of Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi is missing from this banner. Only the picture of Navjot Singh Sidhu is all across the banner. We will talk a little later on what are the indications from this picture. But now, vis-a-vis, consider this statement, that statement coming from Mr. Charanjit Singh Channi, the Chief Minister of Punjab. He said, and I quote, "In Punjab, whenever the Chief Minister's face is not announced, the Congress loses the election. In such a situation, Congress should declare the Chief Minister's face." Now, incidentally, as I said, it is just 5 months ago that the party was dealing with an internal battle. 5 months later, the players have changed, but the battle remains the same. However, this war of words between the two top leaders of the party in the state have confused the electorate as to who will become the chief minister after the election. On one hand, Sidhu's statement shows what his ambition is. It also seems from his statement that he is now planning to become the Chief Minister, and he has in fact already planned to do so. Whereas on the other hand, the statement given by Chief Minister Charanjit Singh Channi seems that he himself is not sure that if the Congress party can cross the majority mark in the assembly elections, then he will become the Chief Minister again or not. It is also clear from his statement that he has not yet been assured by the High Command of the Chief Ministerial post. So let us first understand about the prospects of Navjot Singh Sidhu. If this whole episode is considered, then Navjot Singh Sidhu is the person who is causing maximum damage to the Congress party at the moment. Even before this statement, Navjot Singh Sidhu has given statements like "Eat se eat baja denge" to put pressure on the High Command. He has many a times questioned the state government run by his own party, and even after this, he is given prominence in the party unit. That is partly because Sidhu is considered very close to Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi. According to reports, Sidhu had the ears of Gandhi's siblings, and because of his considered proximity to the High Command, he was able to show the way out to former Punjab Chief Minister Capt Amarinder Singh. Well, after that, Navjot Singh Sidhu reportedly thought that he would be chosen to lead the government in the state, but the party had very much made a Dalit person the Chief Minister and called it a masterstroke. However, the statements of both the leaders have once again raised question marks on this masterstroke. Now, questions are also being raised whether Channi Sahib is the Chief Minister only till the elections are over. Is this masterstroke of the Congress party only till the election results? If so, is it not injustice to the Dalit population of the state who would rather be voting because a Dalit Chief Minister, Dalit Sikh Chief Minister has been given the mantle of the state by Congress? On the other hand, while two top leaders of the state are fighting it out in open, the Congress seem to have turned a blind eye. The High Command has so far remained silent about this whole matter. What is the meaning of this silence of the High Command? Before we try to understand the motive behind this silence, let me tell you that the silence of the High Command shows that the party leadership has left the Punjab elections ram bharose. As I said, it is a deja vu. The silent treatment from the Congress High Command was seen when the internal battle was developing in Madhya Pradesh between Kamal Nath and Jyotiraditya Scindia. In Rajasthan, it was developing between Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot, whereas in Chhattisgarh, it was developing between T.S. Singh Dev and the Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. And even in Assam, between Himanta Biswa Sarma and late Tarun Gogoi. And by the time the High Command took cognizance and decided to sort it out, it was much too late. The manner in which the party High Command has kept silent in Punjab, it seems that if the Congress party somehow manages to touch the majority mark in Punjab, the party leadership will give in to Sidhu's ambition of becoming the Chief Minister. There will be no other option left for the party. If the party refuses to make Sidhu the Chief Minister, then like Jyotiraditya Scindia, he will rebel and he will join another party with some of the MLAs. Well, these are just possibilities, but there is every possibilities of these possibilities turning into reality. Polling will be held in the state in one phase on February 14th and the results will come after about a month on March 10th. Will the Congress party be able to do damage control before the elections by learning from the past mistakes? Will the Congress party be able to announce the face for the Chief Minister's post before the elections? Also, who do you want to see as Chief Minister of Punjab among Charanjit Singh Channi and Navjot Singh Sidhu? Also, do not forget there is the Aam Aadmi Party in the state which is emerging as the strongest party, which is emerging as one of the strongest parties in the state. Who do you think should lead Congress party in Punjab election? Whether it should be Charanjit Singh Channi or it should be Navjot Singh Sidhu? Do let us know in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.